Hey guys, it's Bean here. Welcome back to another Hot Books review. For today's drink, I just made myself some hot coffee for this cold weather. For today's book review, I'm actually very excited. I feel like I've been saying that for a lot of my books, but it is quite rare for me to find a book that I do not like. So you might hear it a lot more than you think. This is one of those books where I have an unpopular opinion about it, and it's the fact that I absolutely love it. I actually brought a book that first got me started into reading. This is a comfort book of mine. Despite what anyone says about it, I love this book, and it is The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings. The fact that I call this my comfort book might be a little alarming, but you know what? Let me break it up for you guys on why I love it so much. For the cover design, I'm actually giving this a 5 out of 5. I actually really like this cover, and the main reason why I picked it up was because of what's written on the cover. In between the titles, it says, "She's trained to survive, he's programmed to kill." And that sounded so intriguing to me. I know it's a little creepy with like the girl on the cover, and if you have watched my previous videos, you know I have mixed opinions about covers with people's faces on them, but I just love Meadow. I love Meadow so much that it does not bother me. Having her face on the cover does not bother me whatsoever. So for the plot, I feel like I don't have to say much because it's technically written in the cover. She's trained to survive, he's programmed to kill. But to elaborate, the book is about a young girl named Meadow, and she has been trained by her father to fight, kill, and basically do everything to survive. She lives in a world where the death rate is higher than the birth rate, and the state is being overruled by an organization called the Murder Complex, who keep a sharp eye on the population. This is another dual perspective book. The chapters alternate between Meadow and our guy named Zephyr. Zephyr is an orphan ward who cleans up dead bodies in the day and a programmed assassin at night, though he is unaware that he is an assassin, and no, that is not a spoiler. When our two characters meet, the plot starts to thicken, and Zephyr does everything in his power to make sure Meadow does not find out the truth about her family. This book is actually very fast paced. There's a lot of action, a lot of blood. And I actually didn't know this until recently, but the book falls in the horror category, which I had no idea about. So you can only imagine how gory it is. I will say that there is a lack of world build in the story and details, which would have been nice if was added, but I'm not very picky with that kind of stuff, so I didn't mind it. But again, this is a very unpopular opinion, so I'll be giving the plot a 5 out of 5. For the characters, I'll be giving a 4 out of 5. I strive to be like Meadow. Is that weird? Like, she will do anything to survive in this forked up place that she lives in. Kill or be killed is her motto. This girl is so badass. And the fact that she's so young, but she can kill so well is honestly mind-blowing to me. But I'm sure if I lived in that world, I would also be the same, wouldn't I? Would I? For someone so young, she is so driven to like protect her family, protect her younger sister. It's just very admirable. Is that weird though? I do like Zephyr too. Man is very driven to help Meadow get out of there. He's a follower though. In other words, he's a simp for Meadow, which is totally fine. The one thing that I do realize in the characters is there's a lack of character development. I think most, if not all of the characters are very one goal, one mindset people, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I wish we did see some more emotions and other sides of these characters. Does that make sense? Either way, I love Meadow. I love Zephyr. I love her little sister Perry. Very cute. Love her. And last but not least, I'll be giving this book a 9.5 out of 10. Keep in mind that this is the author's debut novel, so there's a lot that she could have, lack of terms, done better. Just the story itself was very enjoyable. But if you're nitpicky on that stuff, like the grammar, the lack of detailing, yeah, you might not enjoy it. But again, if you just put all of that to the side and just focus on the book, then you will enjoy it. I feel like you will. Just imagining like the world, it is very scary. And if you're like me, who's very visual, even without the detailing of it, the world that I created up here, it's still very terrifying. I don't think I needed the descriptions to know that where she's living in is very scary. So, yeah. That kind of stuff don't really bother me, so that's why I think I really enjoyed it. But then again, I have a very unpopular opinion about the book, and majority of the people complaining about it was because of the lack of editing that went involved. So, you know, just something to keep in mind. So that was it for my review of The Murder Complex. The book is a duology, so there is a sequel. I immediately jumped into the next book And the next book is that much better in literally everything. Like the world build is a lot better. The detailing, the grammar, so much better. So as long as you can stick out to the first one, the second one will definitely be worth it. So yeah, the book is a very easy read. The chapters are very short. It goes by very fast. So I feel like you can finish it in a couple of hours very easily. So let me know what you guys think. That was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. I make sure to every single one of them, and I'll see you guys next time with HB. Bye!